conspiracy theorists. Unsurprisingly, this subgenre of folk have spent much of that time ridiculed by their blue-pilled peers under the presumption that, well, there's no way any of that is even remotely true. Like, come on, let's be real here. Which, in all fairness, is a fair point. Nonetheless, even in the face of record-breaking parental disappointment as they watch you iPad baby out with your little cousins to Alex Jones clips at Christmas dinner, many of these theorists have carried on spewing their crazy conspiracies all this time for no clear collective reasoning, more than simply being freaky like that. But this is all surely no new phenomenon. Kicking out the hose with your horrific tidbits is as old as, well, autism itself. It's pretty interesting to think about how all the great conspiracies we know today must have originally started by just word of mouth and shit. Guess what I heard? The CIA's been abducting children and feeding them drugs and other children or whatever. Oh my god. Where'd you hear this? This is insane. This should be front page news right here. Oh, just my neighbor told me about it. Yeah, he says the walls tell him all sorts of wacky shit. You know, I always did have a suspicion they were up to no good. I know, right? Though it's definitely on the internet that conspiracy theories and those obsessed found themselves at home and began to make some proper progress. For the past couple of decades on sites like 4chan and others that I can only assume were made before the internet had more, nerds from all over the globe have gathered to recycle on bits of information fed to them by literally any source possible. Like any at all whatsoever. Like you could really spurt any shit as long as you have no certification at all, because isn't that kind of the point of a conspiracy theory in the first place? Together with each other and time, and really just way too much time on their hands mostly. Through rigorous he say she say dissection, researching paper trails left by billionaires cause boomers can't control alt delete a damn thing, and Instagram reel editing to inform the masses, eventually a collective picture was painted of some of society's greatest secrets. And funny enough, turns out that they were more or less right about more or less most of it all along.